Hey everybody, welcome back to Quali-Tea time. So, in the news this week, oh boy, we've got some exciting things coming up. So, first VFX tutorial that I've been working on, and I have been going ham on this thing, is on motion tracking, and that should hopefully be out this Friday. If not, it will probably be next Friday. Friday is more or less the day I got earmarked for these things, but they are very, very, very time consuming to make. But that's mostly because I'm trying to be as comprehensive as I possibly can, particularly because I am doing this for people who know basically nothing about VFX, or like me, are trained predominantly by watching a lot of behind the scenes movie features. So, yeah, so hopefully that will be out Friday, otherwise check it out next Friday. Also on the list, though, is Haunting Episode 4. Now, the VFX on this are taking longer than I expected they would, because I kind of goofed slightly and made a perfectly invisible VFX shot. So yeah, I had to spend a lot of time yesterday just making sure that that was actually visible as an effects shot. But it is hoped that that will air this coming Wednesday. So not this Wednesday, next Wednesday, the 13th. Boy, I couldn't have picked a better day for that. Fingers crossed on that one. I am very excited for this, and I'm sure people are going to utterly love it. And then after that, I can start working on Haunting Episode 5 as well as the Mating Do finale, which is way behind schedule as well. Yay! Lastly, before we get into major things, a reminder that Fuzz and I will be at MCM London this October 27th to 30th. We are staying very close to the venue, and we are getting eked out of every piece of currency I make, but we are going to be there the entire convention, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, if I can wrangle a few things, that I will actually be able to cosplay the witch for that convention as well. Yee, that'd be fun. And now, we've had a lot of boxes and stuff this week, so here's some P.O. Fox from a very, very tired Cloversaur. Hello everyone, so fortunately Cloversaur is a happy bumble today because they have actually had a little a package to deliver, and this is from your mother, right?
Yep.
And we have no idea what it is.
Nope. She did send me a text this morning asking if it was alright, and I told her we hadn't actually opened it yet, so...
I am both curious and concerned. How do we open it?
Well, a good start would probably be this pull tab at the front here.
There's also helper tape.
Yes, that is going to make things a little bit more difficult. Oh, that's also going to make things a bit more difficult. The pull tab, it's supposed to work! Help.
Mormon Biscuits can get this better, right? Like, crying out loud, if Biscuits are outdoing you in this.
Biscuits are outdoing the male people.
Yeah. Do you like the taste of steel?
Please hold.
We now enter the stage of time-lapse photography.
Look, I'm trying.
I know you're trying. You're the one that said please hold.
Christ. Okay, that's the front of it dealt with.
I mean, we can give them this much. It's definitely very secure.
Okay.
Okay, there's bubble wrap. Oh god, I think I know what's in here.
Oh Christ.
Oh boy.
What?
Oh god.
Well then. Why?
Every time we're nearly out of chocolate as well. Okay, so inventory. We have a pair of Gillian chocolates, artisanal Belgian chocolates, which are delicious.
A pair of chocolate brownie Mars bars, and a pair of toffee crisp bars. Well, there goes one of the toffee crisps.
Toffee crunch more like now. Okay.
Oh no, there are two pairs.
Two pairs.
Of the Mars and toffee crisps.
Okay, so 4 each total. There's then 4 fudge bars.
No, there are 6 fudge bars.
Oh god. 4 galaxies, is that?
Yep, 4 smooth milk galaxy bars.
Oh boy.
6 little dairy milk bars.
It's worth pointing out that I recently had a dentist appointment that I had to postpone, and I feel like that's becoming more and more a poor decision as time goes by.
So if we have any friends who might want to come visit us and help us out with this...
I mean, I'll take fudge.
Why not?
Oh. That is a hefty supply of chocolate.
And we apparently have something else from my mother coming soon.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, Cloversaur mentioned there was another thing en route, but they didn't know what it was.
Well then.
Well, once again, Cloversaur has been a busy little sore, and
Help.
there's a lot, and there's a story, I believe, to the top 5 of them.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 5.
Yeah. Amazon pull tab packaging. Don't fail me now. Hey. What do we have? Oh lord. Okay. We have Yokosuno by Roger Leloup, Volume 7, The Curious Trio. As well as The Secret of the Swordfish, Parts 1 to 3. And many, many more things in here. We also have The Yellow M. Okay, so the story here is Resender, who is almost notes... Okay, gift note for me. Enjoy your gift from D. Enjoy your gift. Enjoy your gift. Enjoy your gift. Okay, so enjoy these comics that were an inspiration to me. Ignore the album numbers. For Yokosuno, this is album 1 and 6, and for Blake and Mortimer, volume 1, 2, 3, and 6, from Resender. There we go. Resender has been trying to get these to us for basically a month, and there was a delay. Are you okay?
Yes.
There was a delay, so that first batch got cancelled because it was possibly going to end up for Parcel Force, and then there was a second one at no extra cost sent out, and then all of them arrived. So we have all of these books in duplicate. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with all of these, besides read at least one set of them. But yeah, that's a thing. Wow, thank you. You are correct in that I have never ever heard of any of these titles, so this is gonna get interesting. Always interesting to find out about something interesting in a different culture, I guess would be the phrase here. And this one is from your mother. And the only thing that I know with regards to this is that it's from the Japan store,
The Japan Centre.
Japan Center, and it probably contains a liquid.
I'm not sure if sake would be labelled as fragile.
Depends what's in.
At point.
I mean, I would describe you as fragile if you contained a large enough volume of a sake.
Hey.
There's a face. It contains a face. A human face. You're a Japanese beauty expert. I'm sorry? There's a variety of things in here, as near as I can tell.
Wait, this is weird.
Ooh, Silica.
Ooh. Matcha Kit Kats.
Oh, green tea Kit Kats. Nice. Yep, that's a lot of sake.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, I need to get this out because there's no way this will show up properly on camera with all the lighting around here. We have here a tiny Totoro keychain. And it's blue as well, even better.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. I couldn't quite tell from
The distance.
the light.
Yeah. And he's even got a little sack.
Oh, adorable.
Which means he's probably associated with the Totoro that we like first see skipping away. Dear Lord. Well, we do have some cups for this kind of purpose, I guess. And we did just discover that, in fact, your mother sent us basically a shot glass with measurings. Wow, nice. So, as always, Cloversaur will be dragging in the details for the P.O. Fox, presumably just over Fuzz's head. And there is one more slight announcement with regards to P.O. Fox, which is that it's staying open for the time being, until I pretty much cannot afford possibly to keep it open forever. But I know there's a lot of people that want to send us stuff that don't really know what they should send us. And bear in mind, we do love to see just letters. Like, honestly, we value everything that we get, but the notes that people attach to it are really, like, the things that brighten our day the most. But, as I say, people don't necessarily know what to send. And if you want to send something, we have constructed a list, which is pretty much 100% conceived of things we kind of probably should have thought to buy before we got an apartment together. So, for example, there is a measuring jug on it. There's also a hoover, and a variety of other things. And if you go through that list, we've tried to add an actual, like, item description so that you will know, okay, here's probably who'll be using it, and here's what they'll use it for, what kind of a difference it will actively make to our day-to-day lives, so that kind of thing. I feel like I'm just ringing people for every cent they're worth, but really this is just to, like, help people out. Plus, we know that there are people who... Very funny. We know that there are people who will spend obscene volumes of money on us, and, for example, send us giant Snorlaxes and a second Reaper statue. So...
As nice as these things
yes,
are...
again, we value these things immensely, but not necessarily the most practical of things we could have in the house. So, this wish list would help people to, like, ensure, make certain, know for absolutely that the things that they send us will actually make some significant difference to us. So, that link will also be dragged in by Cloversaur, once again over Fuzz's head. Yes. And, again... Not one of these methods is like mandatory. You don't have to donate, you don't have to subscribe, you don't have to like pledge on Patreon. None of that. This is all purely if you want to. And again, we really do just appreciate letters. If you send us a letter, we will absolutely read it and we will absolutely enjoy it.
Hi?
Yes.
Can I put Battle.net cards on the list?
Sure.
Yay!
I mean, you need headphones and a chair.
Yeah.
But Battle.net, sure.
Well, a chair and headphones are really the only other kind of things I need.
Fair point, which is why that list is mostly me. But, anyways, onto the schedule. Our streams for the week are on Thursday night, we have Midnight Souls 11 PM BST, where I'm getting punched in the face, but hopefully with higher frame rate this time around. On Saturday, it's more of the coaster at 9 PM BST as we try to finish off all of our placement matches for Overwatch Competitive Season 6. Lastly for the week, on Tuesday at 9 PM BST, we have more Yogg-Dwarves live. Last time we made a ridiculously complex and powerful mug brownie. Who knows what we make up next time? And videos for this past week are predominantly just Edgington, where I talk about the ups and downs of having a dedicated workspace like my office, and also the blacksmithery and stonemasonry come together at a rapid pace, working as intended. And on to the questions. So as always, these are drawn from the comments section of the preceding vlog. If you have anything that you want to ask me, drop it down below. We'll see if it gets answered. A note for the person who asked me about making an item for the Circle of the Moon Druid. I have never touched 5th edition, so I don't know what a Circle of the Moon Druid is. Sorry. Other than that though, our first question of the day comes from Dahlia Epstein. Have you watched Death Note? How does the anime compare to the movie? The manga is pretty awesome, the anime is pretty sweet, and the Japanese movies are decent. As with many American adaptations of Japanese products though, avoid like the plague unless you intend to make it riff track style. Ugh. Our last question is from AI13. Is there a world where everyone is an animal? This is presuming that there is a universe of such in the Lying Verse. So whether you mean Zootopia style, or whether you mean just farming wood style, I guess. Yeah, there are universes where people are animals, or even universes where there are different, like, animals. I can't point you to any specific Lyings or Fuzzes or Daves or such on that note just yet, because that's not a thing that we've had a chance to explore. But it's an infinite multiverse. It had to happen eventually. Other than that though, I hope you've enjoyed, and as always, I'll catch you all next time.